Yesterday in Topeka, the Federal and State Affairs Committee began deliberation House Bill 2074, which would create concealed carry exceptions for certain public buildings, including universities. Channel 8's Jacob Valdez was at the public hearing for the bill last week.
People came from across the state last week to support or oppose HB 2074 in committee. So many that not even 90-second speaking limits were enough to hear them all.
I'm here because I wanted to testify. I didn't get to. Not everybody got to testify that submitted a testimonial.
Adequate security is currently defined by the law as armed guards or electronic scanners at every entrance. Many opposed to the exemptions believe the concealed carry bans are unenforceable without this provision of the law.
All the buildings on Washburn's campus say state or municipal building. And they have a red circle with it's actually an M9. They have an M9 in the middle with it crossed out. And that's stopping the law-abiding citizens. It's not stopping convicted felons that acquire firearms illegally. It's not stopping just criminals. They don't care about your sign. If the adequate safety requirements are met, I'm fine.
Here in Topeka, legislators debate the merits of and hear testimony concerning bills and plans of action. But back in Manhattan, students are wondering how life will change if the laws are or aren't changed before July.
I understand why you would want adequate security measures, and I definitely do want that. But that's not feasible. That's not an option. Obviously, if it was super necessary, we would make it practical to I don't know, move between classes. But budgetarily, I really don't think it's even close to being feasible.
The legislature, we might not like them, but all the time, but they're not stupid, right? They realize that if you want to enforce this, you have to have these security measures. And I understand they're expensive and they're not feasible. So I think that the better option in this case still is to allow people to carry on campus.
Despite their opposing views, both students had similar advice for K-Staters.
I'd say work on getting involved, call your legislators, tell them how you feel.
Definitely you should get in touch with your legislator. If you're from out of state, just a legislator.
It will be up to the students to tell Topeka how they feel. For Channel 8 News, this is Jacob Valdez.
The Kansas State Office of Governmental Relations will host another legislative review session in the union's Big 12 room at noon on Friday the 17th.